Watch me break down, yeah. This the breakdown, yeah. Watch me break down, yeah. Yeah. Engine blown out, put my face down, yeah. 808 bomb, bring that bass round, yeah. Watch me break down, yeah.
Yo.
Oh, we're good?
We're live.
No, we're live?
We're ready to rock.
Oh, shit.
Breakdown Wrestling Podcast.
Woo.
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
We are ready to rock.
Episode 1 was exhausting. It was so good, though.
It was good. We're getting a lot of love, man. It's crazy.
A lot of love. And we appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. So, welcome to the Breakdown Wrestling Podcast. Again, I am your host, Fabian Sandow, here with my co-host. Take it away.
Oh, this is Joey Golden Era. You already know.
Strongman Mark.
Gus?
What?
Mark?
Yep.
Marcus.
Strongman Marcus.
Let's do it, man. So, before we get started, major shout out I want to give out to New York City's own Josh Jacobs for blessing us with the theme song for this podcast.
Word.
The Breakdown. It's a dope track. He has a lot of other dope tracks as well. You can also give him a follow on YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under the name Who is Josh Jacobs. Also, you can check out his website at joshjacobsmusic.com for all music, videos, and to learn more about this dope-ass artist.
Awesome.
Word.
No, it's a good radio show. Perfect for us.
Crazy.
That just happens to be, right?
Also, our website is up and running now.
Up and running.
TheBreakdownWPC.com. We got all the links there. So check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, Twitter.
Hit him again, Fabe. What was that again?
Everywhere. TheBreakdownWPC.com. We are live. This is no joke, man. We're taking over.
Nah, it's just the beginning, man. It's just the beginning.
Just getting started.
Yep.
So, guys, how does it feel? Second episode.
Feels great. I was excited. Looking forward to it all week.
Yeah, no, same here, man.
Yeah, a lot has happened. It's crazy from the last time we recorded to now.
It's a busy season.
So we got a lot to talk about.
Yes,
word.
First and foremost, let's just talk about real quick. Pay-per-view that just happened this past week on Sunday, WWE Fastlane. So we could just talk about, each match, just a quick recap. So, first match I want to talk about is Shane. The Usos actually defeating Shane McMahon and The Miz to retain the tag team titles. And what we saw there was a heel turn from Shane McMahon.
Oh, shocker. Give me a break.
Shocker.
I thought The Miz was going to heal on his dad.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Really?
Yeah. I thought,
I didn't expect it at all.
I figure with the best in the world thing, I mean, I'm just sick of Shane. I don't think he needs a match. I keep saying that. I've said it the only episode he ever had. But we don't need him. He's not a wrestler.
I mean, then you can go down the line, but you're right. Like, who's he gonna push? The Miz? Like,
Miz doesn't need it.
right?
What? Yeah. I don't, what?
Like, he doesn't need to fight Shane McMahon. You know what I mean?
No. Shane McMahon doesn't need to be in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Right.
But again, what we spoke
fair.
about last week.
Yeah.
Where does it go from there? Right? Where does it go?
It doesn't.
It doesn't go anywhere.
Everything just stops right there.
Well, we'll talk more about that later as we review Raw and SmackDown. Yeah. So let's just go down the line. Next, Asuka defeated Mandy Rose to retain the women's title.
Asuka!
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't read that name, Asuka. Every time I read that name, it seems like sugar in Spanish.
I think Mandy Rose is the future of women's wrestling. Yeah.
Really?
You think so?
I don't think she has the look.
Nah,
she's a little small.
She has the look, but
She has a look.
wrestling is okay, but
She's fit. To me, she's
Yeah, man.
a tough enough competitor.
That's great.
No,
I just
that's pretty cool to get.
No, listen, more power to her, but I don't think she has the it factor.
next,
too many people.
Anyway,
The
next,
bar.
the Bar in an impromptu match defeated Kofi Kingston, handicap match. It's one of those things where Kofi Kingston got tricked, thought he was going to be in the world title match, triple threat, but ended up being handicap against the Bar. I think it was a little bit cool in the sense that it got the fans thinking a little bit, and it's kind of doing a slow burn of this whole Kofi thing because we know where it's going to end up eventually.
Is it me? Is like Vince McMahon? He's getting old, man. He's old. He's 75.
Old.
He still is good though.
No, his
now
the bags under his eyes,
he really
he's
looks
bad.
But he looks good. Like even on the
He looks good for his age.
Yeah, for his age. And the
But
promos,
he's aged quite a
good.
bit though.
Probably never sleeps, but he's old. Like he's grown up. or he's gotten older in front of our faces. And like, if you look back,
Yeah.
and now he's old.
I think he's even said himself like he hates being on TV now. He doesn't like the way he looks.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But
I like him on TV.
But he's great on
I'll
TV.
take him all the time. I'll take him.
He's probably, top 5 bad guys. Top 5 heels.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Like,
Yeah.
he didn't even need, he's not even a real, he is a talent, but he isn't a talent.
He
but
helped the ratings war.
He's good
Big
for
time.
it. I want
Yeah.
to see him, he'll do it. Anyway, that's.
Yeah, whatever's good for business.
But yeah, I mean, let's just like let's just stay on this Freddie Prinze.
According to him.
Yeah.
What was the latest on
According to
that?
Freddie Prinze,
What
he's the one
happened with
who
Freddie Prinze.
created this angle. His tweet, he came out with a tweet saying, he came to creative like 10 years ago and it fell on deaf ears. So he created this whole Kofi angle.
It's all him.
Kofi
Yeah,
wasn't even
it's all
hot
him.
at the
But
time.
if-
He had just started.
If it fell on deaf ears, that means nobody listened to it. Let alone more than 10 years later saying, wait a minute.
You know why no one
Didn't
listened
Freddie
to it?
Prinze Jr.
Yeah, that's why. No one listened to it because Freddie Prinze Jr.
I agree.
I don't want to listen to him.
Oh, it's Freddie Prinze Jr. Let's make believe we're listening.
If you told me he was coming here to sign autographs, I'm not going.
He's not relevant anymore.
I don't know.
No, he wasn't. He made that good baseball movie. Remember that baseball movie he did?
Oh, yeah,
Like his father was like a lawnmower
With
guy.
Jessica Biel?
Yes.
Same story?
Oh,
The
man,
poor
Jessica
kid
Biel
with the
was-
rich girl?
Yes,
yeah, that whole
yes.
thing?
Ah, okay.
She's all that. No,
No.
no.
I think he was in that.
She's all
He
that.
was- I don't know, but it was good. Anyway, yeah. So Kofi Kingston, I don't know.
Did his dad shoot himself?
Yeah.
Like he was like 21?
Freddie Prinze Sr. Yeah. He was a comedian,
a
Puerto
kid.
Rican and Hungarian.
He was a kid, man. He was like 21, 22.
Yeah. No, there's a
But
lot
he,
of
he had a mustache. He looked like he was 35.
there's a lot of like bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like drugs and did he kill himself? Did he get killed? All that stuff.
All that.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm sick of talking about Freddie Prinze Jr.
yeah, no, I'm
Let's
done with him.
move
I'm
on.
done with him. But Kofi Kingston, I'm not. I don't feel like excited about this run. I don't. That's just me.
I think it's the only thing that's ever been exciting for Kofi Kingston is right now. It's a little weird. You look at his chest.
Never had chest.
He has no middle.
That's weird, but it's gone like it's flat. There's something like a muscle deterioration. No, it's weird.
He just doesn't bench.
Probably doesn't like squeeze at the end of.
Oh no, I just think it's like muscle, something with the muscle.
Does no incline. None of that.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, again, I'm not excited about it.
It's not
We'll see where it
championship-
goes.
Not
I
a
am.
championship chess.
I'm excited about it.
I'm
Anyway.
curious. I hope it. You think it'll close the show if he fights? No.
Absolutely not. Ronda's closing the show.
God.
But we
Let's
will
not even
definitely
fucking go there.
get to that later. Yeah. All right. So next, Samoa Joe defeats Andrade, Rey Mysterio, and R-Truth.
A 100.
Fatal 4-way.
That was bathroom break for me. So you guys take it from
I
me.
don't.
Yeah.
U.S. championship doesn't mean anything to me.
No, it doesn't mean anything anymore.
That's
But
But you know what would make it a little better for me if they changed that goddamn belt.
Oh my God, I hate it.
can't stand that belt.
It's unbelievable to me how they don't understand that.
But it doesn't. They're not gonna. I keep thinking they're gonna.
They don't have to, but
Even
I'm
when
saying-
Cena had it, and remember he would do like the weekly thing, or I thought they would change it.
it's like when Cena had that spinner belt, and then when he wasn't champion anymore, they still kept the spinner style. It just never span. The belt
I
never
hate the
spin.
spinner.
That was
which is
the
terrible.
worst belt I've ever seen. It's that and that stupid intercontinental title,
The round one.
that round one,
Yeah.
and they made it smaller, and it was like
it was terrible.
I didn't watch wrestling 'cause after that. Like I was,
gross.
And I think the title that Cena had said champ. It didn't even say champion. It said
I don't
champ.
like
yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
CM Punk had that title, and
It's
He had to
crazy.
walk around with that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he was he wanted to be a respected champion, and he had to walk
Yeah.
around with a title that said champ.
That was terrible. Terrible.
And The Rock comes and he gets
And
a,
it changes,
he gets a
right?
real belt.
So moving along, Daniel Bryan defeats Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali again,
did
who
he-
does not go away.
You know what? I caught that like they just put him in.
They put him in impromptu match. They were like, "Hey, it's 1-on-1," but you know what? Mustafa Ali technically never got that title shot because he was injured for Elimination Chamber,
Yeah.
so they threw him
They were
in.
pushing him.
He did well though, but I mean, we knew where it was going. Kevin Owens was not going to take the pinfall on
That's
his
probably why.
Yeah, on
that's
his,
because
like,
it makes sense.
second match back. So.
That's what it is. That's exactly what
Yeah.
it is. Way to pin it down. That's what it was.
Who the hell is Kevin Owens? He has that much.
He
Absolutely.
does. He
Really?
does. Yeah.
He does.
On SmackDown, yeah. But that's why.
Like, you're not a KO fan?
That makes
You know,
sense.
I'm not saying I'm not, but
But
does he have that much
saying
say?
You're not.
He's not like in my top 10 currently, but
you don't want him on his comeback to lose.
He
Get
can't.
pinned.
It just doesn't make sense.
no, I hear you. But still, give me a break.
Yeah.
Next, we have Boston Hug defeating Tamina and Nia Jax.
Oh my God! What
To
a
me,
yawn fest.
Tamina and Nia Jax should have been the first champions, right?
Okay.
Because realistically, they're the biggest, right? And they look like
They're
the most
sloppy, though.
But but still, like
Tamina is awful in the ring.
no. But listen.
They're all.
Let me know when you guys are ready to listen, right?
We're not,
If you want to book this right, you make them like unstoppable, right? And you have them heal like crazy. Then you find your two random girl tag teams. You know what I mean? And you push them, to defeat. That always works, man. That's gonna work forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You build up the biggest bad guy and you create a good guy and you beat them.
That formula does work. But
This Boston Hug
oh
crap.
my God, they cut a promo right before that. I think if it was that day or like another day, it was so corny.
Yeah, it's just Tamina. She's just bad. Like
I don't know.
To me, I feel bad for her because I know she's been through a lot of like
She's been injured a
surgeries
lot
and stuff
too,
like that,
yeah.
and
Oh,
she
she
looks hurt. Man, she looks like she's just really.
she should just be
her.
like a female wrestler's bodyguard.
I think the snooker
Be a
thing
manager,
is
yeah.
what keeps her around. I mean, not Shaq.
Oh, absolutely.
I know it not for a fact, but
But I could buy them as a legitimate force to be reckoned with in the women's tag team division. Nobody's gonna beat us. Da 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 da.
yeah,
If they build it that way, you
Right.
know. But
Right.
too many titles, my opinion.
Boston Hug. So
That's it's just I don't like it.
Boston Hug Connection. I know, crazy.
Connection thing. I used to like the connection thing, like the name of the tag teams with the connection.
Rock and sock.
Rock and Sock. Well,
Can-Am
of course you would
Connection.
say it. But Can-Am, yeah, I like the Can-Am.
Yeah. What other connections?
the Mark and Crack connection.
Mark Got Connection.
Oh,
Oh,
I remember that one.
That was WrestleMania 2000.
there was. Remember we'd come out? Like, yeah. Great game.
Oh, one of the greatest games of all time.
And we got the Shield.
Next, yeah, Shield defeats
Yawn.
Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley. I just hate how they just build it as we're gonna do this one last time, one last run of the Shield, and it's just like I'm over it, man.
The Shield is the most overrated faction in the whole entire history of professional wrestling. I'm sorry. I've never even who cares about the goddamn Shield?
I don't know. They get like crazy burned. They're not that good together. I don't buy it.
They don't
That whole-
We're a better faction than the Shield.
They-
It's not even. It's seriously. I'm not even joking. It's like they don't have no chemistry. Like it's.
I mean, when they debuted WWE, I was like, all right, it's cool.
I never did that. But okay, you did.
But then, I don't know, it just got played out.
I just don't buy the whole
was
fist thing.
whack.
Like the fist
yeah.
and like
Fist in the middle, like this.
They're like this, and like Dean Ambrose is walking behind them, and they have this face like, "Come on, Dean, I know you can do it. I know." And they're not looking at him, and he comes in, they all power up, and it's whack.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, it was for the one last time."
And then I'm
And
seeing
they'll do it again.
and then I'm seeing on Twitter people like, oh man, it just brings a tear to my eye. Thank God Shield's back to you. I'm like, is this really a thing?
Yeah, it's really a thing. But that's like
crazy.
But that's where we get into the factions where people think DX is better than NWO. There are people who think that, in my opinion.
And that
NWO is
that's a crime.
the top, more than the Four Horsemen.
I agree 100%.
And NWO changed everything.
They changed the industry.
everything.
Completely. So that in
the
itself,
pay, the storyline,
Guaranteed
that was-
contracts, all of that.
We thought it was real.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are points I was like, no, wrestling's fake, but that's real.
Agreed.
And then they even try to to reunionize, if that's a word. What was that faction with Ric Flair, Batista? Evolution. Again, that was such a
Rip off.
A knockoff of the Horsemen.
It's such a and I think that they knew that too. But then to have a reunion, get out of
They
here.
had a reunion.
Yeah.
It's
Don't rank them.
you know,
Get out of
I
here.
like Batista, but I don't think he's in his head. He's like saving WWE coming back. Am I wrong?
I don't know, man. But these factions that they and I don't mean to segue off your topic there, but
that's all right. Our topic.
like the top 10 list, Shield's on number 1 out of all of them.
I just can't believe
But
it.
it's WWE producing on. But
Yeah.
dude, I put the oddities up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about the
Think about it though. Think about it.
The corporation, the Ministry of Darkness.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's Nation Domination? You know what I mean?
Nation of Domination was good.
These
Yeah.
rated
Los Boricuas.
Right, exactly.
Disciples of
right,
Apocalypse.
right to censor. You know,
The Hart Foundation.
the heart. Right, all that
Bret
stuff.
Hart, heel, Pillman,
Yeah, the Heenan
Bulldog,
family.
Anvil,
The
Owen Hart.
Heenan family.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Unbelievable.
Demolition.
But keeping on this,
All right.
Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley. Whatever. Drew McIntyre. If I had to start a promotion myself, he would be my guy.
He'd be your guy.
He would be my guy 100%.
It looks
I think
great.
he has the look. I think he has the skills, the in rings. I think he's like all
He's the total
around.
package,
hard hitting
absolutely.
too.
Yeah, no, he's.
He's no joke.
I would build a company around.
But until Brock Lesnar's gone, then maybe they can push him.
I'm not hoping for a push at all because I don't think he's
Okay,
gonna
I'm
get
just
one.
saying,
But
I
I'm
don't
just
think-
saying, though,
I
if
think
I
he
had
should
my
have been
pick,
the guy to beat Brock Lesnar.
Really? I don't know. I just don't. I think Brock Lesnar should just give up the title. Like, there's no one believable to beat him.
Not even Bobby Lashley.
Not even. Well, maybe yes, but they're not going to put him there. That would be good
See, I think
because they both fight. People know that.
I think Brock Lesnar has legit guys who look believable as far as taking him out. As per like, if you look at the women's division,
what is this looking believable to stuff? This is gonna go to my Ronda shit. Like I don't understand what this. Oh, it doesn't look.
Brock Lesnar has squashed everyone. Everyone. He's beat everyone. Every time they put him against.
Okay,
him.
I got you on that respect.
yeah. Like for example,
just-
like if you put him with Braun Strowman, maybe Strowman. You know what
Maybe
I mean? But
Strowman-
with Ronda Rousey, there's
Yeah, but
really nobody.
he beat Braun
on the
Strowman
roster.
like 3 times.
But
You know,
anyway.
it just doesn't.
Yeah.
If he can't beat Braun Strowman,
You see, Marcus is talking from a WWE perspective, right? Like you're saying, like you're not saying like, oh,
do you
in
mean?
real life, Brock Lesnar will. No, you're saying that WWE has booked Brock Lesnar to be this thing,
Well,
and he's
I
been
think
squashing everybody.
I think he can kick everyone's ass.
No, and that's
okay.
that's fine. But is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
they've booked him as this unstoppable thing. Where it's
Gotcha.
kind of like
Yeah.
That's why when he got beat by Roman, that's because Braun Strowman like messed him up on the outside. He went in and got. Like,
Yeah.
It was a quick count, and he almost kicked out. So that made sense. But they've booked him to where he's beat everyone.
Except Goldberg. No, well,
he beat
he
Goldberg.
beat him back though. But
But the way they put that match when Goldberg beat him was he thought he was going to breeze by. The way they booked that was beautiful.
that was great booking. It was like 2 minutes long, but it was great.
It was great. It was perfect because he didn't expect that spear, another spear, and so he.
Yeah.
It made him still like look. It didn't take away his.
I hear you. All right. Well, we'll talk more about Brock Lesnar as we talk about now the road to WrestleMania. So the card is really starting to shape up. WrestleMania 35, April 7th, MetLife Stadium. It's going to be crazy. So just looking at Raw and SmackDown, we could just talk about SmackDown first. The card is shaping up there. Some feuds developing. One of the things I want to talk about is AJ Styles and Randy Orton. Little feud going. I knew that this was going to happen because they've been talking about this for months.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard, but the promo on SmackDown Live between Orton and Styles was actually pretty good. Not what I expected. I think Randy Orton, he's boring, right? Very boring wrestler. But when he puts his mind to something, he has potential.
You see when he speaks, like
exactly.
it's real, even if it's not, but it's real.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think
Great
Randy
emotion.
Orton, when he gives a crap, he
Yeah.
he can put on a good show. But that promo back and forth, it's great. I think there's some hubbub in the air that, and Fabe, you're the man, so correct me if I'm wrong. They're moving to Fox, no WWE.
Yes.
And I think Fox wants them to be a little bit more edgier,
more,
right? So
edgier product.
I think you're going to see more and more of this back and forth. This promo back and forth wasn't that as edgy, but you can see
It's a start.
You can see it getting there a little bit. But yeah, it was good. I think I liked it. It seemed to me a little bit forced, like he wanted to zing him and zang him, but it was good. I think Styles held his own.
Yeah,
which is
Styles
good.
was never really
He was
a
never,
promo guy, but he actually did well. And I think the references to Dixie Carter was actually pretty cool.
And he didn't. It was okay. I thought he didn't get the reaction that I thought he would get.
Who?
Orton,
What were you
When
expecting?
he mentioned Dixie Carter.
Oh, because
because he's tried too hard. I'm saying
yeah.
like he was like, oh, I'm gonna say this. Like he probably had that all day in his head.
True. Yeah. And then also AJ Styles saying it was a Diamond Cutter knockoff, the RKO, which I thought was
Right,
cool.
and that was that stuff is cool. You know, So I don't know.
And then Orton was like, speaking of knockoffs, the Too Sweet symbol they always do.
Oh yeah.
Knockoff.
But again, he didn't get that. He didn't really get that.
I don't think a lot of people, understand all that, especially the fans now.
Yeah.
They don't know what the Too Sweet is. They
Yeah.
know because the Young Bucks, but most of the fans in AEW, if I'm correct, are like us, like our age, and virgins.
Yeah. You may be right about that.
I'm still virgin.
Yeah. No, but I think it's going to be a solid match at WrestleMania. But I think the promos are going to make the match because, I mean, it is what it is.
I like Randy Orton in good programs. Like, he had the program with, again, CM Punk. Remember that?
That was a great match,
that
too.
build up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
I don't remember.
That was around WrestleMania 27, I think.
Was it good?
Oh,
great.
It was like one matches of the night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Randy Orton and CM Punk.
Yeah.
Chick Magnet Punk.
Yep. Orton went over, I think, on that match.
I believe.
But it was a hard-fought battle. It was actually pretty good.
Was this when he was the Society, the Straight Edge?
Yes.
Oh.
He was. Yeah, he was. It was really good. The build-up was really good. Like, when Orton's involved in that type of stuff, it's good. You know, even that Triple H, it was that Triple H when like they went into the homes and stuff like that.
That was with Triple H.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff, like I think Orton's good at.
Yeah. But right now, he's just collecting a paycheck. But at least when he puts effort, though, we know what it is with him.
Yeah.
I think he'll have a job for life, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Producer, all that backstage.
All that stuff.
And I think, didn't AJ Styles bring up something about his dad being...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy, you stayed here because you didn't.
Daddy got you a job,
You're right.
right?
You weren't an indie guy.
Who's never.
No, never an indie guy. All right, so next, Samoa Joe. What's next with the U.S. title?
Doesn't matter.
I don't really give a beep.
Shut your mouth.
I actually don't mind Samoa Joe being champion, though. I think he's earned it, to me.
Earned what? That's a belt they gave him to shut him up.
But at least he has a WWE title,
Yeah.
you know?
I like-
It's great for him, personally.
I like K-Quick as champion.
It wasn't so bad.
Ron Killings?
Ron Killings.
The truth?
What's
Former
his,
TNA
what's
World
his name?
Champion.
What's his name now? R-Truth.
R-Truth.
Yeah, I like him as champion.
Yeah, I like them.
Do you like him
should
and
be-
Carmella as a little duo?
Yeah.
That's
I
all
didn't,
right.
I didn't pay much attention. I didn't like the whole dancing thing.
Though?
No, I like
floss and
I like
all that
R-Truth
stuff.
though. I like him as that. As the
I hear
US
Vince
champ.
loves him, personally. That's
Really?
why he's always had a job. Yeah. So
That's good. But
No.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, the U.S. Championship doesn't.
I think based on what happened to SmackDown, we're gonna see 1-on-1 Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio.
What's up with Shinsuke?
Oh,
What's up with him?
jeez.
buried.
Is
Buried. He and Rusev. They're like a tag team now, somewhat. It's
There's too many.
That's what happens when you go to WWE, man. I'm telling you.
There's just too many people.
Yeah, I agree.
too many-
You come in and you just. Oh,
I think at this
drop
point
the
it's
ball on
like
this kid, man.
if you're red hot in NXT, stay there.
Yes, it's not up to them.
Stay there.
Look at EC3. They call him up to do nothing with him.
Love
Dude is
EC3.
jobbing in WWE main event. The
He
TV
is?
show. He just lost to what's his name? Tyler Breeze.
Really?
1-on-1 match.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
And then he
That's
jobbed the
crazy.
week before to Apollo Crews. So it's like he must have done something
Yeah,
backstage.
he must have been in a doghouse then.
No, I just think they don't have anything for him. That's what it is. What do they have for him? They don't have anything for him. That's what it is. So they keep him busy and go work here.
But I think when you speak about stuff like that, you come back to the fact that
yeah.
Shane McMahon's still there.
No, yeah.
Triple H still fighting. You know what I mean? Like they're taking spots. You know what I mean?
Because they want to.
It's already
not
crowded
fair.
as it is.
Yeah.
And they're taking spots.
And I hate hearing this stuff they give you the ball. If you drop it, it's your fault. But
They give
you're
you the ball. They create the
and they
ball.
take it away from you when they
Yeah.
feel like it.
Yep. Well, that's how it is. But I just don't. I don't want to see Shane. He's still. I thought it was a one-off thing with the Undertaker 4 years ago.
He looks like he's gonna die in the ring. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, he's all breathing hard.
Yeah.
No,
man,
if
he
you look
looks
at
like-
every match he's been in, literally they have to help him out. He's
think it's
sweating profusely. I think he's gonna catch a heart attack.
I think
him
I
and
think
then
he
Kurt
takes
Angle,
supplements.
man. I'm like, yo, you guys,
Kurt
dude,
Angle,
stop.
I don't want
Yeah.
to see him fight. I don't want to see his old.
He's
match.
retiring, right? He's having and he's gonna get a match in WrestleMania too, right?
Guaranteed to lose.
Yeah, but I think he deserves a WrestleMania match.
What?
Kurt Angle.
He's had plenty. He's fine.
We'll get to him in a second.
Ooh.
Let's
Face he gave you.
Don't shut me out, Ray.
let's move it along here. Usos
From
and
Copland.
Yes, sir.
Usos tag team title scene. What do you think will happen at WrestleMania? Do you think like a multi tag team match?
Yeah, they have to fill up spots.
Yeah, everyone has to be on the card.
It's a bathroom break for me. The tag team.
I don't want to see the Hardys anymore, man.
It'll be the Hardys, though.
And oh god, I don't want to see.
I don't mind the Hardys actually. That's what I was thinking about that. I don't mind the Hardys, doing with the Usos. Yeah, that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Good for the Usos.
Two brothers.
Yeah, I think that's where they're trying to go with
yeah,
it.
They grew up in the business,
I never
like
put that together.
I think like the Usos are the Hardys of our era, stuff like that. And they never had a. I would want to see like a ladder match though too. You know what I mean? Like
I would
something
love
like
a ladder
that.
match just to make it interesting.
Hang them bad boys up, man. Do a ladder match,
I
dude.
think they need to, finish it.
Let them go out on top.
And I don't mind Matt Hardy the way he is now. I did love the broken character, but
They
he's
destroyed that thing though.
yeah.
And that, you guys, you
You
think
could
about
bring
it,
it back though.
but they wanted to destroy it, man. Everything they didn't create that.
No, they didn't.
That disrupted the business. You know what I mean, a little bit.
He
You know
had
what I
a
mean?
crazy following.
Crazy.
So he's
following.
they're like, you know what? We're gonna get this, and we're gonna destroy it little by little, and they did.
Yeah.
I know he's doing version 2 or whatever that is. I saw pictures of him doing
2.0.
it.
Yeah.
I think he's like going back to.
All these different things. Yeah.
These guys do more than you guys know, man.
You know, you're
I
speaking like
I don't
you
know,
were
but
there.
I'm just saying, like it's obvious.
Yeah.
No, it is, and no, the broken gimmick was over.
It was crazy.
It
The
was
whole
good.
the
I
whole
liked it.
delete thing,
I
man,
liked it.
just caught like
Yeah.
wildfire. It was crazy.
Then he became woken.
Where the hell's Bray Wyatt, by the way? Is he injured?
No, actually, creative has nothing for him yet. They're just waiting for the
What
right
kind
moment.
of crap is that?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Tell me
matter.
about it.
What's he gonna do? Same thing and dry out?
Husky Harris come back maybe?
No,
Bray Wyatt, his gimmick is over. That's like one of the dopest gimmicks.
it's over, but it gets
Ever.
stale.
It gets a little stale because of the product is PG. I think if they get edgier, put him on SmackDown, maybe push the envelope a little bit with
No,
that.
I think he just gets. It's the same thing. He comes in, he wins, he beats somebody, and it just goes nowhere. He won the title, and then he lost.
Former
it, and then
champion.
nothing.
They
Yeah.
should set him up for a big comeback because his whole thing was on.
I love the gimmick.
Everything. The
Yeah.
music, the lights out, the phone lights.
Yeah,
Great promo guy.
Great in ring guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of my top guys too. You're like, Bray Wyatt is the truth, man. That's weird. I haven't even, you don't think about him because they don't.
I don't know. It's so crazy.
It's
about
just
it.
crazy how like creative is like, hey, I've got nothing right now. We'll see what we can come up
Just
with.
too much out there. Too many people. Too many people to write for.
Yeah, they need to do a flood of releases after WrestleMania. There's a lot of guys need to get cut. Fuck it. If they go to AEW, send them there.
They'd rather sink everyone before they let them go.
No, I agree.
It's a shame.
Yeah, they'll pay them their basics
And I hear now with this new TV contract they got with Fox, they're gonna double people's pay just to stick around.
they don't want. I'd take it.
You take it?
Yeah,
I'd be an AEW.
yeah. I'd take
Depending on my age and my ability.
it. Right now, I'd take it.
Oh, of course. I'm like the Blue Meanie now. Yeah, I'll take shit.
They give you like $750,000 to stay home.
I doubt that very much, but these guys are not making fucking.
300,000,
No.
200,000. They're making like that. Six figures.
Like who? Like give me an example. Like a person that you don't.
No
really
way,
see on
Jose.
TV. Yeah, how much you think he's making?
I think he makes $250,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
I would agree with Marcus. Absolutely.
No,
Wait, Jose.
no.
200 grand as a
No.
base and whatever
No,
merchandise.
they live in Florida. Come on, guys. There's no property taxes in Florida. They know what they're doing. Everybody's based in
NXT
Florida.
guys don't get paid that much.
Right.
Well, that's why it's in Florida. He's right.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to get paid that much to live good in Florida.
So like 80,000.
Probably. And then he has incentives and do other shit like that.
Well, he
But
gets. Yeah, he gets.
they don't get that much base.
But he's not in NXT, so it doesn't matter. He's in SmackDown. Get it right.
He's actually on Raw.
Whoever. I don't know where he is. But
Yeah.
I think he's on SmackDown.
you're making more money than Fabe. No,
Maybe.
Fabe makes crazy money.
Maybe.
Oof.
You see, I said maybe because he,
He's like,
Nah.
he might just make about $250,000 a year.
I wish, man.
anyway.
They used to call me ATM Eric, but I don't know where you guys got that from.
I never called you that.
Somebody did.
I think you called yourself that.
I think
because
all he said
go
was
with Fabe.
money wasn't an option. I remember him saying that, but that's
But
it.
those were the drunk days at Clevelander, man.
fun days.
Rum runners all day.
Oh, we weren't drunk. Joey was.
That's right. Anyway, so next, Asuka.
Who?
Asuka.
Oh,
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for
I
that.
didn't want him to say that.
Okay, so let's just call her the SmackDown Women's Champion. We don't have to say her name.
Good, because I can't read her name.
Japanese female wrestler.
I can't read her name without saying Asuka. Asuka, for people who don't know, is the Spanish for sugar. Mm-hmm. And
Thanks.
legendary salsa singer Celia Cruz used that as her like tagline. Asuka.
Don't say it anymore.
I won't say it anymore, but it's weird. They don't have nothing for her either, right?
She's just feuding with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
And she's getting paid. Doesn't
That's a shame, though. But still, that's a shame. You know what I mean?
She's
Like
a phenomenal wrestler.
she can put on a show.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
So?
Come on, man. But then I'm a lost for words. I'm at a loss for words because
She's a great wrestler.
last WrestleMania.
She
and
lost.
Charlotte tore the house down.
That match was probably the best match of the night.
Agree.
Yeah,
Agree.
but she
And
lost.
You know what it is? I think they're putting so much focus on the triple threat women's title match that everything else is just going to take a back seat. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
she has to take a back seat in this one.
who's she gonna fight? The Glow Girl? What's her name?
I don't know.
What a waste.
I don't like the whole glow
One
thing.
with the Usos.
Yeah.
Oh,
wife,
Naomi.
I don't like the glow thing.
She's horrible.
Feel the glow. Yeah. Anyway, Daniel Bryan,
DB.
Kofi Kingston. Did you guys watch that promo from SmackDown Live?
I did.
What'd you guys think?
I agree with Vince. It used to be.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't see this as exciting for me.
Why?
This whole
I think it's
Kofi.
exciting. I don't think it's.
He doesn't have the white hotness that Daniel Bryan had in 2014.
I think they're trying to relive that, but
Agree.
I think it's time. I'm surprised they pick him, but it just happened to fall.
He might not win. You guys are like,
He might not.
he's going to WrestleMania.
He's probably not gonna win.
Oh, he's not going to win. I don't think so. I think Daniel Bryan's going to retain it. He's not going to be world champion.
Yeah, I think they want Daniel Bryan so over as a heel that. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
wait, you like Daniel Bryan now?
No, I think they
You
want.
are so anti-Daniel
got
Bryan.
Play it back, my G. Play
you
it back
got
because I said they want to push Daniel Bryan so bad as a heel that they'll.
But what do you think of heel Daniel Bryan?
I don't know. Man. It's better than yes, Daniel Bryan. I'll say that much.
No,
But that's it.
I like the whole yes thing.
I like the
man.
yes thing.
I jumped on that bandwagon.
The yes thing was stupid.
The
The
yes
thing
movement?
was a
You were like
reach.
the only one that wasn't down
Because
with that.
It's
But
the
that's Joey.
chant.
That's
It was the
Joey.
chant.
It's
No,
Joey.
no,
It's Joey.
listeners out there.
So
you
you're
guys,
saying anyone could have done a yes?
because you heard me say it before. Anybody could did that chant. You're gonna have the fans doing it.
I
Anybody.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
Zack Ryder would have had the yes chant. He would have had the yes.
Zack
movement.
Ryder had woo woo woo.
And look how many people woo woo woo.
Everybody.
Exactly. It's
they
the
buried it.
chant. It's not the person. It's the chant. You come up with a
Daniel
chant.
Bryan's a great wrestler.
He's a great wrestler.
Yeah, he's a
He's the
great.
indie
He had a
guy.
following.
He was
He had a
relatable.
story.
He's relatable.
They kept holding him down. That worked.
That yes
That formula
chant
worked
was
for
the
him.
chant.
That formula is not working
The
so much
chant
now.
worked for him.
Well, it's
It
working
was
a
a
little
chant.
bit with Kofi Kingston. I mean, he actually cut a promo, which was great. But I think
It
they're
was
gonna-
alright. We heard that already. You know, I don't know who said it.
the
but
whole
we heard
like,
it.
hey, I missed my son's birthday. I missed this and that.
They're trying to make it real.
Yeah, but apparently he's gonna fight a gauntlet match next week
Oh.
against Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, The Bar, and Rowan. And obviously he's gonna win. It's just funny how they pick these particular guys. Like I could see Randy Orton, right? He's first in the gauntlet. AJ Styles gonna interfere. Cause Orton lose.
Yeah, like why would they?
Samoa
that doesn't even
Joe
make sense, right?
Rey Mysterio's gonna interfere.
Oh, Mysterio's his guy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then The Bar is gonna be New Day interfering, and then with Rowan it's gonna be Kevin Owens interfering, and they're all gonna help Kofi Kingston get there.
Or maybe Daniel Bryan costing him, and he ends up costing Rowan.
Yeah, by mistake. Yeah, he tries to
Yeah,
interfere.
he didn't want to fight Kofi, but now he has to because WrestleMania is like 10 minutes away from now. So
Yeah, it writes itself. No, but it's good. I think it'll be a good match on the card. I think they're gonna tear the house down, but Daniel Bryan ultimately will win.
I don't think they're gonna tear the house down because they're gonna. You got to remember, WrestleMania is like 5-6 hours. By the time they get to that match, They don't have to tear their house down because no one's going to be interested. Everyone's white hot in the beginning. They wait for the beginning. They wait for Brock
It's funny
Lesnar.
you say that because that happened last year with Shinsuke and AJ Styles.
Exactly.
Fans were just drained from the whole thing.
It's a long show.
Yeah.
Right then and there. That was a regular match. Nothing. They didn't do anything crazy.
True.
It wasn't needed.
True.
And I'm right.
I cannot agree with that.
I'm right.
I mean, I can't
I'm
not
right.
not agree.
Yep,
He is
'cause I'm
right.
right.
He's right.
I'm right.
I agree because I'm drained from it. I'm drained from thinking about it. You know what I mean?
I'm trained for
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's look at
Personal problem.
the Monday Night Raw side of things, the WrestleMania title picture, and
Raw
other
show?
matches on the card. Revival. What's going on with them?
They're cool.
Where do you think they'll be headed?
oh, that's a good analogy. No, Revival. I like the old school.
Old school tag team.
They're great.
Tag
They
team.
are great.
I think
Timing, everything.
they're pushing for a comeback of the old titles too.
Oh, I hope they
That's what I
get
heard.
it. I hope they get it.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would
Because
be,
it fits the theme, the
Fits-
revival.
it
You know what I
fits
mean? Like,
them.
yeah,
The look and everything.
that belt was one of the best looking to me
absolutely.
all time.
But yeah, I like the revival. I don't like Ricochet and. Yeah, wait.
Hey,
Oh, I
whoa,
I don't like.
whoa,
I don't like.
whoa.
I'm not
Listen to
crazy
me.
about
Listen to me.
Ricochet either.
I don't like Ricochet and Aleister Black as a tag team.
Okay,
I think they should be. I think what's his name? Aleister Black.
yeah,
I haven't seen him much, but I think he should be in one of the Raw, SmackDown, and your man Ricochet should be on 205 Live.
I think Aleister Black's gonna battle Finn Balor soon.
As a demon,
Yeah, that whole thing.
I could see that. That's not bad.
Oh,
no,
but
I don't think that's gonna happen.
You know, I don't like Ricochet. I'm bored of the same thing.
I
It's-
think-
it's
Flippy
all
shit?
flippy. Yeah, it's very flippy.
Very spotty, but I think
Kids
Aleister
like it.
Black and Ricochet are overexposed because they fight on both Raw and SmackDown. It's crazy, and on NXT.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
You guys watch all that shit. Right?
They're not tied to any brand right now. It's crazy. So I'm kind of sick of them already. But I think they're gonna get a tag team title match, and I think they're actually gonna beat the Revival.
No.
I don't think they're gonna be. I think Revival will retain.
Will retain?
Yep.
I agree too.
Okay.
I think they'll have that belt for a long time and make it mean something.
I hope so. I hope. I agree with you. I hope. I like
they-
where your head's at because I agree.
Like,
And bring back the old titles.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
they just do it against the grain, quote unquote.
Speaking of tag teams, I forgot the name. The two big guys. That big guy
Who?
with the long hair. He's like big and crazy.
Luke Harper.
No.
Oh, the new tag team on Raw.
Yeah. What was
Heavy Machinery.
Heavy Machinery?
Oh,
I like that guy, man. That big short guy with the beard. Fans don't. We don't. I'm
The
sorry.
shorter guy, the shorter, bigger
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
what's their
I
thing?
can't stand them.
What,
Steaks
really?
and weights. That's their thing. Steaks and
Yeah.
weights.
It's horrible. They're like the Bushwhackers to me.
I like him. I like him a lot. I think that's
I'm
something
surprised.
fresh. And
You don't like 2014 Daniel Bryan, but you like Heavy Machinery.
Yo, Daniel Bryan
I-
does not have it. B. That's it, yo.
He has it. He's had. What do you
He's
mean he
had
doesn't
it
have
for a
it? What do
while.
you think they give
He
him the belt
has.
for?
Oh my god, you guys.
He has it. You're not gonna.
Dude,
take
you're
has
the
it.
only one that thinks
You're
He
not
that.
has
taking it away.
it because you're gonna get shoved, and you're gonna get. You can do whatever you want.
He's not shoved.
He's
The
not force-fed.
WWE
That was
can,
organic.
can dress up a piece of crap
They can.
and say, "Here, you guys go.
Nope.
This is a piece of crap, and we're gonna put sound behind it, and we're gonna put crowd noise behind it."
That
and we're
was
gonna
never
push
with
him.
Daniel Bryan, though.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
Like
Daniel
Roman
Bryan
Reigns.
had his yes,
crap.
right? Right? He had the yes. Without the yes, he's whack.
No,
Give
he's
me a
not.
break. But moving on.
Moving on. This is one battle you're not going to win.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I always
Move on.
Moving along. Bobby Lashley defeated Finn Balor to become IC champion.
I think
Did not expect that.
no. I didn't either.
Is he the champion now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I know
back.
that.
He won.
Two-time IC
I
champion.
think Bobby Lashley is like it doesn't. I don't know why he's here. I don't know why he's there.
I know why he's there.
No, but like
Why?
Paycheck.
that's why everybody's there. But to me, like
I'm
it's
always
like
gonna say that.
to me, it's like his spot could be somebody else's spot. You know, like all right, Bobby Lashley's he's not.
You got to remember, it's a job, man.
But I'm not talking about him. I'm talking. I don't care about
just in
him
general?
personally. I'm just saying like in general as a
Yeah.
fan. Like why? Like nobody's pushing to see. Oh my god, I can't wait to see Bobby Lashley what he does next. You know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think it's one of those things where
Like,
Vince just likes the look.
I don't get it, but so it goes back to EC3, right? Not a lot of people know about EC3. You want to see what you get from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you.
But you have Bobby Lashley.
I like EC3. I think
They're really doing him dirty, man.
He has it.
But yeah, people like that, like it's like.
I think a lot of these wrestlers or superstars or entertainers or whatever they're called, they cannot grow and with Brock Lesnar being a champion.
Agree.
That's what's stopping a lot of them. EC3, clearly championship material, like just the look. He can talk. He's funny. But you don't believe him beating Brock Lesnar for the belt. When Brock Lesnar leaves, wrestling will be what we know it.
But Lesnar's box office.
Lesnar doesn't even show up. It's like that belt doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's like they don't have a championship on Raw. It's kind of like that. They just wrestle every week. It's like superstars every week. Yep.
I get it. The way he's booked, yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know why he even has a belt. You're right. Like but why does he need the championship?
He needs the belt because he's dominant. So the dominant guy has the belt because he wouldn't be.
See, I wouldn't even.
It's bringing legitimacy to the title, though, which is
that's
good.
what I mean.
Is it?
Yeah.
But isn't it more of beating Brock Lesnar than winning the title? You know what I mean? I think he's bigger than the title.
But he's not pushed as like unbeatable. Like he what? Huh?
You good?
He's not pushed as being unbeatable like Undertaker did the 22-0 and stuff like that. So he's just pushed as being unstoppable. Like he has the belt and no one's gonna take it from him, and that's believable. I don't think Seth Rollins is gonna beat him.
He won't. Right. Agree.
I hope
It
not.
sounds like it's real too. But
No, I'm actually hope Lesnar wins.
I don't want him to win.
I do.
I'm talking about I don't want Seth Rollins to win. I loved last year when Roman lost. I loved it.
Rollins will not win because Roman Reigns is back, and Roman Reigns will take it. Vince's boy will take it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway,
His boys, because he's
so Lashley, I don't know. IC title match, maybe rematch with Balor as a demon. Who knows? But
I think
Lashley's
he'll
boring.
fight Undertaker.
I think
Should be
the
on
guy
to
who
see.
makes Lashley is Leo Rush. I'm kind of high on him.
I like Leo Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Very
great.
good.
He's great.
Good promo guy.
Yeah.
Good mouthpiece.
I think he's like a Rey Mysterio like you believe him as a champion,
Yeah.
even though he's little, like he'll overcome the odds.
True.
For some reason.
Yeah, he's good.
I like
He's
him.
good. All right.
What do we got next here?
Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre. It looks like that match is going to happen at WrestleMania.
Just a regular match.
You guys looking forward to
I
it?
think it's just a regular match.
I think it's one of those things where Dean Ambrose, I think, got written off TV.
Is that a match though? I'm sorry.
It's going to be a
it's gonna
match.
be a match.
All signs
Really?
lead to that.
Where are we watching?
I like
WrestleMania?
that. I
Are we gonna
like
watch
that.
it together, or are we just gonna
I
watch
don't
it
know.
and review it?
Who
We'll
knows?
see.
We might be live podcasting somewhere from WrestleMania.
Live.
Who knows?
We may be at WrestleMania.
Who knows? Who knows? But back to the match. I didn't know that, and I'm kind of intrigued.
Really?
But
You know the end result.
yeah, exactly, which is gonna suck because this will be a perfect opportunity for Drew McIntyre to get pushed.
Agree. I think he should beat Reigns clean.
I do. Give Reigns a little bit more time off, chill for a little bit, boom, and push Drew to more. I think so, man.
Yeah.
Get on that bandwagon. That's a
Kurt Angle retirement.
war.
Another one. The guy just is old.
And I think from what I read, it wasn't his call for the retirement match. It's kind of like Vince, I think, was just saying, dude, you just don't have it anymore.
Not
Like,
here. Yeah, he
You got to retire. 'Cause
he's
I
not-
think he still wants to wrestle.
I think him literally. I was scared to see him. Like I really do think he's gonna. If he keeps on going,
It was
he's
kind of
gonna-
like when Ric Flair would cut
break
those
his neck.
promos. Like this guy's gonna die in a ring. No, I can't.
exactly.
I don't want to see Kurt Angle. Fight.
And I think given Angle's moveset, like he can't do half the stuff.
He just looks hurt.
Yeah.
It looks like he's in
like. Do
pain
you
all
see
the
the
time.
effort that his opponents have to do when he does that belly to black suplex? It's
Yeah.
incredible, and
gotta
it's
double-
obvious.
I gotta look at that again.
And it's obvious. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
all right, it's over, man. Like your neck is bulging out of your body, dude. Calm it down.
I think it's clear that he's gonna fight Cena. Cena's gonna put him out.
The story writes itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Angle gave Cena his first match.
on TV. Yeah.
Cena's going to give him his last match.
It's so
man,
obvious
you know what? Listen, I cannot wait
for him.
to see that match.
Really?
Not really.
Ah.
It's gonna be quick, and he's gonna do the whole thing. I'm sorry, that whole thing.
They'll
That-
hug it out.
yeah.
Thank you, Angle, from all
Really?
fans.
You
Yeah.
deserve it. All that stuff. You
Move it
still
along.
got it. You still got it. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Next, Lesnar Rollins. We already touched on this. Rollins. Here's what I can see happening. We could take it back to WrestleMania 9.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Get ahead, Fabe.
That's a great idea. Ooh,
So-
yeah.
I could see something where Brock Lesnar destroys Seth Rollins to the point where, like, Seth Rollins just, like, incapable of doing anything. Like, just beats him down. Maybe even cuts him, like, busts him open. So Brock Lesnar wins. Roman Reigns comes out to help out his boy. Yo, everything's okay, this and that. Paul Heyman grabs the mic. Lesnar is dominating. He's the best in the business. No one can stop him. You know what, Reigns? You think you're a tough guy? How about Lesnar fights you right now?
You talking about Hogan Yoko?
Yeah,
We'll put the belt on the line.
Wow.
Reigns comes in, beats Lesnar in 2 minutes. Fans go home happy. Reigns is back.
That's a great idea.
I could see that happening
That is a great idea.
because they like to rehash stuff.
Dumb outcome, but that's a great idea.
Yeah, they rehashed a lot of the screw job stuff, right?
Yeah,
That's been done to death.
like Rollins will tell Reigns, like, go. Like,
Oh,
Bret
yeah,
Hart
I
told
like-
Hogan, like, go.
But why not? It's a new a new universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people are watching. So, but then you have I don't know. But I like that idea.
Or you know, the thing is, I'm glad we don't have to pay $19.99 or $29.99 or $34.95, for wrestling anymore, because we always get let down. Am I wrong?
Yeah, of course.
Every time. So,
But we
don't-
still watch.
don't.
You guys
That's
still
true.
watch more
You
than I
still
do.
watch. You still talk.
That's it.
Don't be surprised if all this stuff we're hoping for, it's just a win-loss. Like,
But you know what it is? They know that you hope for that shit, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Nope,
Well, that
sorry."
works. That's
exactly
the
what it
formula
is.
that works for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Works for everything.
Oh, you want this? Yeah. We'll build it up.
Maybe,
oh yeah, you want
maybe.
it?
Nope, same
No.
thing.
Yep.
Try
I can
next time.
see that
You're done.
exactly. So the card will look good on paper, but the execution will just be terrible.
Well, I don't think this card looks good anyway, so
It's okay. Last year's card was way better.
I don't even remember last
So-
year's card. But
Let's talk about now the WrestleMania main event. This is the year of the women.
I hope Ronda Rousey goes.
Triple threat match. Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. What do you guys think about this feud so far?
You guys want to speak on it? Because I'm gonna go nuts.
I can tell you.
Yeah, look at the look on your face,
I
man.
hope Ronda Rousey just blows through the whole thing and wins, and that's it.
I think you're saying that to get on my nerves. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
I don't believe.
I
anyone
agree with
beat him.
Marcus. Strongman, I agree.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Rousey should go over.
Yep.
Why?
I think they're gonna milk this thing, and SummerSlam's gonna come up. It's in the Barclays, right? You
What,
could put
SummerSlam? No, it's Toronto.
Is it?
Yeah, they moved it. Since
Oh.
they're doing WrestleMania this year in New York, they pushed SummerSlam to Toronto.
They did. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Thought they signed a contract. Oh, well, last year was the second year in a row.
30. I think the contract is up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but you know why? It'd be a good swerve. Why? Fans want Lynch bad. Do it. Book Ronda Rousey to win.
So here's my problem, right? And feel free to jump in. It is what it is.
Thanks.
But with this whole Ronda whatever her name is, because she pisses me off so bad, right? What is it? It started like a couple of weeks ago with the tweets, right?
Right.
And you can see, and you guys can look it up, when you guys have a chance, on Twitter. You can see, that Ronda was slowly getting annoyed by the fact that she was getting outclassed on Twitter by Becky.
Do you think like real style,
She's
like
good. No,
really annoyed, or
let-
from a storyline perspective?
So here's my thought process on it. I think she was getting really annoyed. She started breaking kayfabe, right?
Okay.
I think that's when creative stepped in and said, "Oh shit, let's see if we can do something like this," which is totally wrong, by the way. And I'm going to explain to you why it's wrong.
I think it's all fake.
But then, you just threw me off with that stupid comment. So then,
It's all work.
so then, it kept. Of course, it's work. Of course, it's a work.
The whole thing.
Listen, to our listeners right now, we at the Breakdown Wrestling Podcast, we pride ourselves in not being involved in the universe. Right? We know it's a business.
Right.
We know there's creative involved. Give me a break, right?
Okay.
We know that anything that's put out on social media from a WWE superstar has to have approval from WWE. Okay?
Correct.
So you marks out there, take it easy. All right? Here's my point though. Creative and Ronda Rousey, you guys are idiots. And here's why.
Oh.
This is what she said on the video, and I quote. I'm gonna quote this. Not the whole thing, but this is what, the tidbits.
Okay. Go ahead.
Fuck them. I meant that. I meant that I'm going to disrespect the sport that they all love so much. Quote, unquote. Oh, don't break kayfabe, Ronda. Wrestling is scripted. It's made up. It's not real. Okay.
It's a little too much.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a stretch. First of all,
That is the stretch.
you
not
have.
even a stretch.
Are you that desperate in pushing a woman wrestler to the point where you're gonna start doing this shit? Who do you have that's white hot right now? You have Becky. Why do you need to do that? Oh, because they probably have in her contract. You know what I mean? Like they probably have a lot of stuff in there because they wanted Becky so badly. I mean, they wanted Ronda so badly. Mm-hmm. So she probably has a lot of control. Yeah. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Because
I could see that.
I don't think they anticipated Becky being so over. So it's a good problem to have, but they're not doing it right with Ronda, right? And this is another point. Ronda doesn't have it. I'm sorry. Ronda is whack. She's a UFC fighter, which is great. She has no pizzazz, no panache, whatever you want to call that. She's whack. Outside of the UFC, she's garbage. She was whacking Expendables 3. She was whacking whatever thing. She's whacking that. What else was she in? I don't know. Entourage?
I didn't see it.
She doesn't have it. I don't care. Don't talk to me about speech impediments or whatever. She doesn't have it, man.
I didn't know she had that.
Man, yeah, whatever. But this little type of push that she's getting, and she's saying, I don't want to break kayfabe. Man, she didn't even know what kayfabe was. You know what I mean? She doesn't have no historical background. She don't give a shit about wrestling.
No, it's a little messed up to say it's fake and it's scripted, but you're doing what's
You're
fake
disrespecting
and
the entire industry.
So
she's going to end up doing what they want them. That's weird to me that they even allow her to say that.
We know that, and that's what I'm saying. They're allowing her. It's not just her. It's creative. They're allowing her to do that. Like, why would you do that? First of all, you're disrespecting. Like you said, you're disrespecting the whole industry. You are Roddy Piper's protege. If I'm not mistaken,
The reason why she got into wrestling.
Roddy Piper was the most outspoken wrestler when it came to being called out fake. Here's a little example of what I mean about Roddy Piper being outspoken. Take a listen.
See that wrist? 7 years it's been broken. Owen Hart, dead. Why don't you go tell Mrs. Hart what a joke it is, huh? Oh, it's just a phrase, right?
That's just one of many interviews that this man has done. He sacrificed his whole life for this industry. And so did many others. For Creative and Ronda to come out and be like, it's fake. It's fucking... We know it's fucking fake. Give me a break. You know what I mean? Come on. But to do that, it's unwritten rules, man. You know what I mean? And you don't do that. And again, don't tell me, she's creating a buzz, right? She's getting a reaction from you. So she must be doing something right. Nah, man, screw that. They're doing it wrong, man, and that's not the way to do it. And if anybody was going to do it, it should have been somebody in the industry already, right?
You think so?
No, I mean,
not a complete outsider. Like
I don't think.
Rousey?
Well, I don't think it should be done at all.
I agree.
Should
never be done.
But that's my point. I mean, if it's going to be done, then somehow she's no historian. I mean, she doesn't know. Like, she said the word kayfabe. She probably doesn't even know what that. She probably didn't know what that meant 2 weeks ago.
They probably wrote it for her to say.
That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Like, she ain't got it, dog. I mean, Ronda, you ain't got it. That's it. You don't have it. You're a good UFC fighter. You were a good UFC fighter or whatever, but you don't got it. Again, we know it's scripted. We know it's fake. We know Creative has control over this. Creative, you guys messed up on that.
Yeah, I just think it's messed up that she says it's scripted, but she's gonna end up doing what the script says. It's just weird to me.
Agree.
If it's scripted, then why?
I think when you say quote unquote in real life, I can fuck them up. Now you kind of backed yourself into a corner because you know what? Prove it. Now for
it's scripted.
No, but for you to say that,
yeah,
and then to go back to a script,
and
go along the storyline,
is weird.
That's the point.
The only way out of it would be, why don't you go UFC on them?
Right. If you literally
Exactly.
go in and beat them up, right?
Yeah. Break a bone, do something.
But that can't happen. So what do? You expose the business because you want to make a point for like 2 days. You know what I mean?
Right. Totally. I get it.
That's so disrespectful, man. And I'm like, you know what?
That's kind of come and gone, right? Like no one talks about that anymore. Am I wrong?
What?
That whole thing she did, that kind of came and went.
But I think it's going to be played in the build-up. You know what I mean? That's going to be a part of the build-up of Ronda Rousey's heel turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Ronda Rousey's heel turn could have been done without that stupid shit.
All right.
Here's the thing, like there's certain ways to do like work shoots. Obviously, pipe bomb, CM Punk style.
Yeah.
Does
Right.
John Cena on The Rock, where he said he wrote the promo on
That
his
was
wrist.
good.
Stuff like that is fine.
Whoa,
I'm all for that.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm gonna come back to what you said right now with the John Cena Rock thing. I didn't expect for you to bring that up, but first of all, that's another example of what I'm trying to talk about here. John Cena was a perfect example of somebody breaking kayfabe because he was annoyed or he was getting, like he reached out of desperation to do those things, right?
Okay.
So, for instance, that Rock promo with him and with the Rock, the famous one when the Rock stepped to his face, right? That's real heat because again, and John Cena I don't say was great at this because I don't respect that. He always did this. He always stepped over the line.
He did.
Broke the unwritten rules because he couldn't cut it himself. What he do with the writing on the arm? You don't do that. You don't do that. Especially to the Rock, you don't do that.
I'm surprised The Rock has something written though. He doesn't need it.
But the Rock,
But,
Rock says the same thing over and over.
But
We're sick of it. I'm sick of
He's
it.
doing. He has so much shit that he was doing at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to defend him. I
I'm
don't give a
with you.
shit. But you just don't do that.
I-
So what did The Rock do? He stepped in his face. I mean, like he got mad. He did it. He did it with Roman Reigns too, right? And
That was fake.
But look at that promo. I want you guys to look at that promo.
We'll talk about it next time.
Look how glad he was that he got the reaction that he was also like craving for. Like when he tried to play Roman on that promo.
Oh, I remember that.
So
you can't do your job. That's why I'm here.
Exactly. Yeah. But all he wants to do, all he ever wanted to do, was get a reaction from the crowd, a good reaction from the crowd. This whole thing where the point is to get a reaction regardless. Yeah, I get it, but some guys don't want that. John Cena never wanted to be that guy to be like, oh, I don't care if they boo me, oh they cheer me. He said it every fucking week for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
He cared. He wanted to be cheered.
It stuck out when he did it to The Rock.
Absolutely.
He always did that same thing. You're right, but when he did it to The Rock, I thought it was good. I liked it.
But I get it. But it's desperation and it's unnecessary and it's disrespectful to the business.
Well, I think he brought out the best in The Rock after that because The Rock was stale and boring.
If you say so.
Yeah, his shtick
It was just the same, and I think that's why he did it because it was just the same
formula.
Same
all the
Rock
time.
talking this, talking that, and he came and that kind of drove The Rock to do something different.
Hey, if it did, it did. But I'm not saying it's right. What I'm saying is back to my point with the Ronda and stuff like that. Like I don't want to hear. Even Chris Jericho said it. I don't want to hear the whole like, oh, he created a buzz and it's a reaction nonetheless. Like no, give me a break, man. There's a good way of doing things. There's a bad way of doing things. This is bad for business. I don't like it. And then to have Charlotte Flair just hanging out there.
Charlotte Flair looks stupid in this whole
Probably
thing.
one of the greatest women wrestlers of all
greatest
time.
right now.
Probably the greatest of all time already.
really good.
I'll put it up there. Why is she? Why?
Yeah, makes no sense.
Are they that desperate? Who's creative? Tell me who's head of creative?
Freddie Prinze Jr.
And it's funny, like, we actually didn't cover this real quick from Fastlane. So Becky Lynch fought Charlotte. And, like, if Becky wins, she goes to WrestleMania. And then Ronda Rousey just comes in, punches Becky Lynch in the stomach so Charlotte can get disqualified. And then she just walks out and leaves. It's just stupid because Becky, she was so white hot. Like, it was crazy. Like, if you look at, we saw the Royal Rumble together. We saw how crazy she was. Like, over. She was crazy over. And it's like WWE just like does stuff on purpose to like, because it wasn't their thing.
You can't get bigger because
organically.
then she has like leverage to
Correct.
talk to other
Correct.
things, and
They don't. Again, I'm going to use CM Punk as an example. That's the last time they're ever going to let somebody do that. If you cannot become bigger than the business. You You cannot develop a following outside of the business. I know that's a fact right now.
Well, Lesnar does that, but they want him so bad, so that's why they pay him like $15 million.
But Lesnar did it years ago. I'm talking about now, like now. Becky Lynch is an example of that. She's getting like, oh man, like there's sponsors who see that stuff. She has a following. Following creates revenue. You know what I mean? So no matter what organization you're in, she can't do it. So they're gonna be like, we're gonna try to play it down. I forgot who else. Somebody else was going down in that direction. They're like, nope.
Zack Ryder?
Was it? It was somebody.
He was big time. He was over.
Yeah,
and he was the internet champion and stuff like that. Well, that was around when CM Punk was still there, though. But yeah, stuff like that. It's like, nah, you're done.
Right. No, I hear you. I mean, I just think it's bad. Like, they took something really good. First of all, this should have been a one-on-one match. Becky, Charlotte, one-on-one. I mean, Becky and Ronda Rousey, one-on-one. Charlotte has no business being there. And it's just awful because Becky, I think, lost momentum. I'm not as invested in it. And obviously Ronda Rousey disrespected the business. I mean, for Jericho, just to be like, well, it's got the fans talking. He should know better.
He should know better. Thank you for pointing that out.
I think he's got a point, but he should know better. You're right.
No,
but you go back to I forgot the name of the wrestler, Dr. Death, Dr. something with
Steve Williams.
The guy who smacked John Stossel for calling it fake. Right
I forgot his name.
Right in the ear. Remember that?
Yeah. It's an old school clip.
Or Hulk Hogan, putting Richard Belzer to sleep with a chokehold because Richard Belzer was like, oh, put me in chokehold. Did it on purpose.
Yeah.
These guys took pride in what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't just go out there and just.
She disrespected Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, everybody with that.
Well,
saying that.
Creative did. All right, guys. Right. We know it's not Ronda.
Creative dropped the ball on that, but I just think it's stupid. Should not have been used, and it's dumb.
And then if they're gonna do it, right? You know who could have got away with that?
Who?
Damn! I just got a loss for words. Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor would have been perfect doing that.
Because his character.
Because he has pizzazz and he has panache and all that stuff.
Correct.
I said panache twice. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. She doesn't have it, dude. She doesn't have it. She can't. She has no swag.
If she came in hardcore, tough, bad bitch from the beginning, then yeah. But she came in as babyface. I love my fans, this and that, and all of a sudden, hey,
she didn't develop the character. They gave it to her right away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I was
even
so fast too.
She doesn't have.
It's in the contract.
She doesn't have it, man.
Yeah.
There's no like, oh, that's a good promo.
Also,
I just don't. I don't buy the song.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I just don't.
And also, like, do you see like the way she walks to the ring when she's
I don't believe
off?
it when she's pissed off.
She's terrible. I hope you're listening to this too.
She needs some
Ronda.
acting
You're
classes.
terrible.
She needs acting classes.
Yeah.
She'll kick your ass.
Oh, great. That's what she's good at. That's great.
Yeah, but she'll kick your ass.
That's great. She can't mess with me on the mic though. And I just started doing this. That's what's crazy about it.
She'll kick your ass.
I'll give you that. I'll give you points for that one though.
Doesn't matter. She'll
Yeah,
kick your
She'll
ass.
kick all of our asses. At the
How
same
many times are you
Same
gonna
time,
say it?
we could try hard too.
That's
but she'll
great.
still kick our ass.
That's awesome. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying though. She doesn't have the panache. She'll kick my ass.
Stop saying
She'll look,
panache.
I'm sorry.
Third strike. You're
I am
out,
sorry
bro.
to my fans.
Did you like? Where did you hear that word?
I don't even think that's the right word.
Pizzazz?
Panache.
Nah, I've heard it.
I don't even.
I
think
never
that's
heard
the right,
that word told.
I think I heard it twice today.
I don't think that's the right word.
Twice in my life.
That I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
Google it.
Trademark it.
No, they make no money. People use it all over, and they just run all over him.
Panache.
What does that mean? Let's see.
How do you spell it?
A combination between pizzazz
And Naj?
and Ash Ketchum.
Oh.
Well, whatever.
That means.
It has pizzazz in it, so
No, it has panache.
I don't know. But Becky doesn't have it.
What, panache?
We got it, man.
And obviously, we know where this is going. Becky Lynch will win, I think, and she'll just
Maybe.
pin Charlotte. Ronda doesn't get touched.
Yep.
That's the way it's gonna happen.
Why? Because you read a comment that on your Instagram that said that?
No, that's just...
That's the way the story is.
That just
That's
makes
what it
sense.
means. But I think booking should have Ronda Rousey win.
How do you think that's what he did with Lesnar?
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if they change this to a three-way match with Lesnar. I'm sick of these triple threats, though. Or quadruple threats, or
Yeah. They're writing rules on the fly.
tuple, whatever.
You know what's crazy? I recently purchased like these boxer briefs, and you know I'm a regular cotton guy, right?
Yeah.
All my life.
Boxer briefs tight?
No, like a little
like a
loose.
left turn.
Yeah, like a little.
Yeah. I do the Under Armours.
Yeah, well, stuff like that. A little like, right there, it holds everything good, right? So I'm like, oh, let me just see this. I see these like brand new mesh. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me just do that. Don't do it, guys. Just stick to what you're doing.
Are they Ronda Rousey?
Exactly. I look like Ronda Rousey walking into the ring with no panache.
Like when you're with no panache.
It's
full circle.
But for real, anybody just stick to your brands, man.
I do the Under Armour. I do the tights, like the athletic
Boxer
tights.
briefs?
Yeah, I can't do regular underwear anymore.
Oh,
I
I've
used
never
to do
done
like
that.
Fruit of
yeah.
the Loom or boxers. I do the Under Armour
I do
or
the
the.
Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
you got
see,
money.
you
That's
got
why.
fucking money.
Right?
This guy.
$250,000 a year. That's how much you're making.
Ralph Lauren and Calvin Klein. Can't go wrong.
Damn.
Fabe's going to dinner with Ralph Lauren tonight.
He gets them in boxes. Yeah, his briefs come in a box.
Oh yeah, it's like $14.99 a month, like a monthly subscription.
I get them from like the guy in the t-shirt store.
TJ Maxx.
I get a Century 21.
I get him with
That's where they got everything.
I get him with the orange sticker. What's this?
Oh, the orange sticker on top of the sale price.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like $5. A flat, always a flat number, like
the
4
tag.
or 5.
The tag is in the front.
Yeah.
Damn, Ronda Rousey got you all riled up, man.
Talking about underwear here, yo.
Yeah, no, man,
It's
because
important.
I had to change the subject because Ronda Rousey gets on my nerves. You know why, guys? Because she's nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know you said it. Pound panache. That's word of the day.
Panache is
Yo,
good.
hashtag panache. Yo, hashtag
Like Pee Wee
panache.
Herman. We can go crazy. Next time someone says it. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
Do you hear me? Or do you know what I'm talking about?
So, guys, that about wraps it up.
Episode 2.
Episode 2 in
In
the
the books.
Episode 2 in the books, man.
Hopefully we get some good reviews.
Good episode.
I think we will.
Honestly, so far the love has been crazy.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're
Tell
guys.
a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to
Word.
tell a friend.
Listen, you got that website, www.thebreakdownwpc.com. We're on Spotify. We're in iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Follow us.
Instagram.
Subscribe to
Forgot
iTunes.
Instagram.
Rate. Instagram.
Rate
Everything.
us bad. Who cares? Just subscribe.
Keep checking us out. Keep checking the website for updates. We're gonna have dope stuff coming out. You know what I mean? It's just the beginning. We appreciate the love. I don't know what you guys are gonna say, but
No, I'm just gonna say peace out, man. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait to the next one. When's the next one? A couple weeks? Maybe
not
next
even,
week?
man.
Maybe
We'll-
less than that, man.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
have so much momentum right now.
I got a lot of
It's-
time
it's
next
good.
week. I'm with it.
we got
I had a lot
to
of-
put it in the oven.
A lot of clients out,
Yeah.
so we should do it.
No, it's good, man. We just want to thank everybody. The love has been crazy. We're just getting started.
Review us. Like, send us what would you like to hear? It'd be great.
Absolutely. Drop us a note on the website.
Yep.
Yeah, and listen,
Tweet
you
us
want
some questions.
Listen,
How about
and,
that?
And we have an email too, guys. So if you want to email us, it's admin at thebreakdownwpc.com.
There it
That's
is.
ADMIN at thebreakdownwpc.com. We are
Watch you break
willing
down.
and
watch you
able.
break down. Yeah.
You know that song always got stuck in my head?
Yeah, me too.
I hope it gets
Even my
stuck in
wife-
their head too.
Even my wife says it.
Watch you break down. Watch you.
My
break
man
down.
Josh
should've-
Jacobs,
I did
you
the
know?
chorus.
the
Watch you break down.
listen to the
Sounds
full
same
song.
thing.
I think everybody should listen. That song is dope.
No, it is dope.
It's an unknown artist and he's very
He has a
good.
lot of good
Break
stuff
down,
out there,
watch you
man.
break
Again,
down,
shout
man.
out to Josh Jacobs, man.
Word.
Shout out to Fabe. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to me. Shout out to the word Panache.
And here's the thing, though, about this Breakdown podcast. We're not just your regular wrestling
just having
podcast,
fun.
man. We're having fun, and we keep it real with the business side of wrestling. So we give it raw, unreal, talk about everyday life, everything about wrestling. And also how it affects us, because we grew up fans, and we still watch it. We're not these smart marks.
Nope.
We know what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And listen, there may be a podcast when we talk about wrestling for a second.
We need some podcast.
You know what I mean?
beef.
So-
we need to beef with a podcast.
Listen, man.
We could write some podcast.
But for now, we love everybody.
disses.
We love
Yeah.
everybody. It's all love over here.
All right.
All right, guys. Tune in next time. The Breakdown Wrestling Podcast.
Peace.
Watch you break down. Watch you break down. Yeah. Watch you break down. Watch you break down. Yeah.
It's the breakdown, it's the breakdown, yeah. Watch me break down, watch me break down, yeah. Yeah. Engine blown out, put my face down, yeah. 808 bomb, bring the bass round, yeah. Watch me break down, yeah. Yeah.
They say a man should never show emotion. Keep it together, homie, show your focus. You gotta make the money, wear the pants, put the world into your hands, be an alpha and provider. But what they don't understand is he was raised by women, and his father wasn't there to show how to change a tire, have a backbone, and to run a home. Learn from observation, but society is different. Now the gender roles reverse. He's confused on what he is, and so he starts to get depressed, thinking he was he ain't like all the rest. If he isn't a provider, then he isn't a success. So his girl will never love him and he keep on getting stressed. But little does he know, this is all just in his head. So he holds it all inside and doesn't get it off his chest. Leaves the house and hits the bar and everybody starts to stare as he keeps on walking drunk, and you know where it goes from there.
Watch me break down, yeah. It's the breakdown, yeah. Watch me break down,